Thanks so much for making our tails wag by watching this guest interview from Arden Moore's Four-Legged Life.
Welcome back to Arden Moore's Four-Legged Life show. Our next guest is the CEO of Dog TV. I wonder if that's Canine Extraordinaire. I don't know. And she's a longtime friend of mine. She truly is tuned in to how to bring out the best in our dogs, and yes, even cats on occasion. Please give pause and applause to the top dog at Dog TV, Beke Lubeach. Hey, Beke, welcome to the show.
Arden, thanks so much for that great intro. I love talking to you.
Well, I want people to know Dog TV. It's the first television channel dedicated to dogs as viewers. And oh yeah, they have programs on the channel for us humans too. And you can watch on your favorite streaming device, cable, satellite provider, 24/7.
Correct.
I mean, what's your elevator pitch when you say what Dog TV is, Beke? What do you tell people?
Dog TV is the science-backed first channel that was created, as you mentioned, specifically for dogs to help provide relaxation and enrichment in their lives. So yes, to your point, we're 24/7. We are all the time all about enriching the lives of dogs. It helps a lot with some dogs to relax them with some mild anxiety and just give them a better life.
Well, I'm just thinking years ago, I'm really dating myself. You know, Lassie, when I was in the womb, I wasn't even born yet, lying. It was black and white TV, and Timmy was saving. Well, I guess Lassie was doing more heroics than Timmy, but I bet dogs back then were even sort of paying attention to the old black and white shows on our TV. We just didn't know that. Now go to high def, and dogs being definitely part of the family. It seems like there couldn't have been a better time than now to have Dog TV.
Well, actually, they couldn't see the old tube TVs. They actually see in a higher refresh rate than we do. So It wasn't until the advent of all these new TVs with the LED and the high definition and all of that now they can actually see the TV. It's delivered in a much higher rate. So, they can definitely see it now. And black and white is kind of, they don't see in black and white either. They're colorblind. They see in black, white, and hues of gray and white and yellow, and blue.
Wow, yellow and blue. So any sport team out there is going, woof, woof, cheers for us, right?
That as former Charger fans, we have all the dogs.
Yeah, we both loved it when it was San Diego Chargers, the football team. But let's talk about that because you said the term, the double modifier, science-based. So can you kind of bring up our folks to know this isn't you just thinking maybe our dogs would like it. There's an art to the science of knowing how dogs view life and how they will respond to a TV.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. So Dog TV was based on 60 different research studies, and we grabbed one of the best in the world. Dr. Nicholas Doddman helped us out. He is at the time he was the head of animal behavioral sciences at Tufts University, and he took his team and really delved into what dogs want to see, what they react to, what hearing, what sound, what musical cadence really helps them. And from there, we brought the rest of our advisors together. We had some great ones and still do. Victoria Stillwell was world-winning.
It's me or the dog? Did I do that right?
We've had Dr. Marty Becker as an advisor, and all these folks really helped us to develop the content. And then we went out and tested it. And back in the day when we first launched, we tested it against Animal Planet. We tested it against CNN and no TV at all. And overwhelmingly, the dogs were attracted to Dog TV. One, because we edit it so that they can actually see it better. So color adjusting so that they can see. We have sound frequencies that go throughout the channel, and the music is actually composed for the channel. So it's all based on the research and the science.
So how long have you been on the air now?
Well, we launched in San Diego alone, we were testing it out there. That was 10 years ago.
Nice.
Yeah.
I mean, we're talking with Beke Lubeach. She's the CEO at Dog TV. I dig Dog TV. Shamelessly, I'm drinking my coffee. It's Kona coffee and a Dog TV mug with my dog, Kona. What do you think of that, Beke?
I love it. I love it. I should have mine out here. I don't have it.
Well, the science and these are heavy hitters, everyone. Let's just take them up one at a time. Dr. Nicholas Doddman, he's got a veterinary degree. He's got a doctorate in pharmacology. I used to be the editor of Catnip, which was published through Tufts University's School of Medicine, and got to hang out with Dr. Nicholas Doddman. He's got that Scottish brogue, I guess. And then Victoria Stilwell, an accomplished, one of the very top animal dog behaviorist trainers on the planet. And you mentioned also Dr. Marty Becker, creator of the Fear Free program. And he was our very first guest, everyone, on this radio show. And so you went for the big bats.
Absolutely. We wanted what's best for the dogs. We wanted the research, and we've done the studies. We've done other studies since then, most recently. All the studies that we are seeing are actually showing us when we test dogs, either in shelters or in a home environment, that dog TV actually lowers the cortisol levels in dogs, which is that stress level.
Yeah.
Different levels with different dogs, depending on the type of anxiety they might have. But, it doesn't, we like to say dog TV can never hurt your dog. It can only help.
and I like that, because stress hormones can really do a number on us two-leggers as well as dogs and cats. And I think the science backing is good too. I mean, years ago, you were in the world of cable TV, I believe, right?
Yeah.
So did you ever imagine you would one day be a CEO of a dog channel?
No, no.
I think that's pretty awesome, though.
Well, it's kind of funny. I joked 10 years ago, I actually helped launch this, and people looked at me like I was crazy. About 5 years ago, people started, when I told them about dog TV, they said, "Oh, that's interesting. Tell me more." I really think 5 years from now, the way the trends of the industry and the humanization of pets and how we consider pets as part of our family, dog TV. Well, of course, I have a TV channel for my dogs. So we were almost ahead of the game. We were ahead of times, and now the times are catching up with us, which is great.
And how do you deal with that? Because it is sometimes, it's a challenge to be ahead of the curve, but it's always good to be a little ahead of the curve.
It's a lot of education. So it really does take time to educate people. Dogs don't just walk up to the TV, sit down and start watching like we do. And people need to understand that. And, dog TV we get pictures every day from people sharing that their dogs are watching it, enjoying it. But a dog doesn't actually even have to watch to enjoy it or to get some benefit out of it. The sounds, just by virtue of blocking out other noises and things that could stress them out in the background, just having the TV on with the music in the background can help them as well.
Well, we're speaking with Beke Lubeach. She's the CEO at Dog TV. I want you all to go to dogtv.com after the show. We're going to take a quick break, and when we get back, we're going to dive even deeper into Dog TV. So stay. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everyone, to Arden Moore's Four-Legged Life Show. Guess who I am? Arden Moore! Yoo-hoo! We're talking with my buddy, Beke Lubeach. She is the CEO of Dog TV. We're going to look at it a little bit more deeper because it's not just turning on your TV or your device and seeing something on the screen. You actually have a whole lineup of programs that are for dogs in different aspects, but you also have some shows for us humans. So I think your goals were, help me out because you're the CEO, stimulate, relax, expose. Is that kind of the tri-fold mission of Dog TV?
Yeah, we have different segments on the channel, and they're actually delivered in a cadence based on a dog's day cycle. So, they might see the relaxation content later at night, in the middle of the day when we're trying to relax them. In the morning, you might want to, pique their interest, get them up and moving and interested, and that's where the stimulation comes in.
Okay.
And then throughout the day, what's really important, especially for dogs that either haven't gotten out much, new puppies, all sorts of different things, dogs with different reaction to things, is the exposure. So we have exposure segments for fireworks, for just vacuum cleaners, for just
because you want them not to have noise phobias, right? You're trying to help them deal with the thing, because they hear us like 100,000 times better than us.
Oh yeah. Probably 200,000 times better than me. But yes, they react to things. So the more we expose them to it and in a safe environment, the better off they'll be when they actually encounter it firsthand.
So we've talked about what your goals are to do the stimulate, relax, expose for the dog. But you've got humans chomping at the bit to see something cool on dog TV. So can you highlight a little of some of the guests that you have that are regulars that do some certain segments?
Absolutely. Well, a number one guest we have is Arden Moore.
Oh, come on. No.
We love having Arden on the channel. And so part of what we do for the humans is two different things. One, it's more short content, tips, things to help pet parents be better pet parents and educate them in a fun way. So that's one area. And then we have some more longer form shows that you can watch, half-hour shows that you would see on any other platform like Netflix or Hulu. One of them that we just recently released was The Dog Chef. And Chef Kevin Matthews is the dog chef.
And that's Kevin with a Y. That's pretty awesome. Kevin with a Y. Okay, Kevin.
He's the dog chef. And he goes in and shows you how you can cook for your dog based on different issues they might have, nutritional issues, maybe they've got obesity issues, whatever it is. And he creates different, he goes to people's homes and cooks with them. So there's that. We also have another fun show called Paws for Love, featuring a couple that actually sold everything that they owned to live in an RV and travel the country to put out the good word about therapy dogs. And we see their journey across the country, and that's Paws for Love. And then we've got more shows like...
you got the adoption show?
We do a lot with adoption. We don't have the show on the air right now, but the other one that we have that's more longer form that you can really get and watch with your dog or learn new things is a show called Be Active with Laura Nativo, who's a well-known dog trainer as well, where she and I actually got to go.
I like Laura. Laura's a great gal. Yeah.
We went up to Lake Tahoe and filmed all these different things you can do to be active with your dog. So it's everything from agility to stand-up paddle boarding, which I learned up there with my dog, to
really?
Yeah, antler hunting, to you name it, to enrichment games, all of these different things, and it's all on the channel. And
you take this, you're getting the message out, and you do some creative ways to get the word out about dog TV. You're a globetrotter. I mean, I don't even want to even look at your passport. Is it like stuffed to the gills with stamps, or can you you were coming out of COVID, but name some places that you've been in the last maybe 6 months.
In the last month?
Yeah.
Well, it's been a little tough. We are available internationally with our direct-to-consumer streaming app. So you can download Dog TV and watch it on any streaming device, which means we're available all over the world. We have an office in Tel Aviv, Israel. So I have been there 3 times since the end of COVID.
Wow.
And I also managed to spend a night in Montreal. I've been to, where else have I been this past? Oh, I've been to Greece. I've been to, I got stuck in Brussels.
What a bummer. As long as you didn't have to eat Sprouts, I think you're okay.
No, they have some really good chocolate there.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right.
So I enjoyed my time there. So yeah, and then a lot of things going on in the U.S. as well. We're really focused on making sure that as many dogs as possible and pet parents know about dog TV and reap the benefits that are out there.
So that brings me to a recent trip you made, and I think this is smart strategy. You went to an apartment association conference?
Absolutely. It's called Apartmentalize, and it's an annual conference put on by the National Apartment Association.
Okay.
And, you'd go there and you think of what are people looking for? They're looking for, pool resources and rental this and rental that. But what's starting to happen now, especially with the housing market the way it is, people are
way up there.
They're needing to move into apartments, but they've got pets. So we need to make the apartments pet friendly. Now, I don't know if anybody else has lived in an apartment lately, but when I lived there, you've always got the dogs that are home alone all day long that are sitting there just. So we would like to make dog TV an amenity for everybody in pet-friendly apartment buildings.
Let's love
try
it.
To make the dogs more comfortable, and that's something we're going to work towards in the coming year to make sure. I don't know if you're familiar, but Michelson Found Animals. It's an organization that is leading a program about pet-inclusive housing, along with HABRI, the Human Animal Bond Research Institute.
Yeah, and I want to say that it's HABRI, so check it out. Go ahead.
Absolutely. So these two major organizations are leading the way to pet-inclusive housing. And so we want to make sure we're part of the conversation so that, we're setting the dogs up to be successful in all these apartment homes. So that the guy next door that's got, no dogs or anything, we don't bother him all day. He's just really happy to come out and pet Fido when he sees them, and he's not mad at him for barking all day.
No, you're part of the solution. And I that's what's driving, I think, the success of dog TV is, and this is sort of a cat reference, you're kind of thinking outside the litter box, and you're doing some creative ways and making some creative strategic alliances. And I did tease people and said, you did go to the cats a little bit this time on dog TV. You want to share about that? We got about a minute left.
Okay, so we recently had Cat Week, and we featured experts in the world. We know that 25% of households have both dogs and cats in them, and cats can also benefit from dog TV. So we created content that was dog-free, that was focused for the cats, and brought in some great experts like Arden, like Amber Aquar, a dog trainer that's fantastic with dogs and cats, and Dr. Adam Chrisman to bring in tips to help people with their cats and their dogs. So
I love it. I think that I hope you do it every year during Cat Week. I think it's worth it because my cats and my dogs love each other, and they're part of my family. And speaking of that, I would be in trouble. Can you give a shout out to your personal four-leggers?
Oh, of course. My buddies. I have two dogs, Walter and Peyton.
Hey, football fans, did you get it?
Walter is my big pit bull, and Peyton is my little Basenji Jack Russell. And guess who rules the house?
The Jack Russell.
You got it.
Hey, everybody. We're speaking with Beke Lubeach. She's the CEO at Dog TV. Please, please, please dash over to dogtv.com. Check it all out because it's your dogs are asking you to do that. And for the home alone dogs while you're working and other times, there is a channel for them now. And they're able to channel their thoughts, their feelings, their emotions in a very positive way. Did I do that right?
That's great.
Hey, everybody, I want to thank you all for tuning in today. I want to thank our special guest. We had Dr. Liz Bales talking about bringing out the inner hunter in your cats, and Beke Lubeach talking all about dog TV. I also want to thank our wonderful sponsor, Tevra. They make a lot of great pet products. And I want to thank all of you for tuning in. And to all the stations airing our show from coast to coast, I just heard a rumor that we just added 6 new shows in the last week. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Keep it going. So until next time, this is Arden Moore saying to all you 2, 3, and 4-leggers out there, paws up.
Thanks so much for making our tails wag by watching this guest interview from Arden Moore's 4-Legged Life.
4-Legged Life.
Make sure to subscribe so you're up to date with all of our 4-Legged Life content.
4-Legged Life. 4-Legged Life.